Welcome everyone. I don't know how you got into this video, but since you are already here, you might as well watch it until the end. I am a voiceover that from now on will narrate the adventures of Turboman and his friends in Rocket League. Let's just jump into it! Let me put you into context. Turboman hasn't played Rocket League for 2 months, and this match is one of the first ranked games he played. As always, he's playing with his trustworthy peer known by the name of El Cid Quaqueador, such a living legend. Pay close attention to the next play. Did you just see what a big brain play that was right there? We are getting close to 1 minute into the game, and there are no goals at the moment. Yeah, about that. But let's hope that our protagonists do not get discouraged because of that goal. In fact, even though I didn't say it up until now, both El Cid Quaqueador and Turboman belong to the mighty team Football Club Remontada, which in English would be Comeback Football Club. Being in this mighty team gives our protagonists a very rare perk, as they activate a latent power when they are down in the scoreboard. This power is called concentration mode, and it's a physical and mental state where our protagonists concentrate up to unreal concentration levels. This allows them to always see the best play in every scenario, and to synchronize their mind and fingers to execute the most extreme maneuvers with their cars, with high percentage of success. This state is very useful to get back into the game, but it's not free, as it is a skill that consumes a lot of mental boost when it's activated. This is why having this skill on might help them from short to mid-term, but if they keep on using it, it becomes a double-edged sword that can make them lose the match. Just when the enemy team build their best play, Turboman jumps off the wall to tell them who's boss. This leaves them half stunned and makes them prioritize boost over ball, leaving the net wide open for our ducky boy who doesn't miss. You will now see a risky play made by Turboman as he tries to make a 50-50 in the wall without any boost. Some would say that this is a really bad play, but what they don't know is that Turboman can play at his best when he's at 0 boost. Of course he missed that in purpose, knowing what would happen, because in this case the enemy team got confused and that made him kind of stealthy, allowing him to bump the goalkeeper and get an easy goal. Okay, now that we've got some time because there's nothing to comment about the match, I'll take advantage of it and explain the Rocket League ranked system for those who are new to the game. You see, there are different ranks that from worst to best are Bronze 1, Bronze 2, Bronze 3, Silver 1, Silver 2, Silver 3, and so on up to Grand Champion. At the same time, each of these ranks subdivide themselves into 4 divisions, 1, 2, 3 and 4, being 1 the lowest and 4 the highest. Got it? Okay. Now Turboman starts this series at Diamond 3, but I can't remember the division. And just in case you missed it, his objective for this arc is to get to Champ 1. As I said before, the concentration mode is hard to maintain for long periods of time, and if whole, it begins to take its toll. Well, our protagonists have been in this state since the match had 3 minutes and 44 seconds left, so I expect them to be at the limit. See? They've just missed an open net. Told ya! And even though Turboman is messing around demoing the enemies, he is also affected by the excessive amount of time he has been in the concentration mode. As you can see here, when he centers the ball from the ceiling to the enemy team. Luckily, the enemy team didn't manage to score that, and the match is almost over. And Football Club Remontada takes the win. Hey you! Hold! If you thought that the video was over, you were wrong. There's a second match for you to watch. You know, I have already seen it, and I must say that it's funnier than the first one. Anyway, since you and me are right here right now, why don't you make me a favor and comment what do you think about the video? Or maybe leave a like or a dislike down below. Thank you, appreciate it. And without further ado, let's go for that second match. Turboman starts this game quite sleepy, as a drawback of the concentration mode usage of the last game. As you can see here, when he goes slow to the first attack play, bumps the post, doesn't defend the ball really well, and goes in when he should rotate. In all this chaos, El Cid Quaqueador decides that it is a good time to do some gardening and plants a black tree in the enemy goal. Gesture that cheers Turboman to play at his primest. And finally I can uncover why Turboman is named the way he is. The cheer gesture of our ducky boy has been enough to motivate Turboman to enter his most powerful state, one where he induces himself into a semi-unconscious state where he is at one with everything that surrounds him, and that it's so overpowered that emanates the song we are listening to right now. Psych! Turboman's called Turboman because he misses the 100 boost quite often. Sorry, but before we continue I must pause the replay here just for a second, because I've just realized one thing. Oh my god, this editor and his shenanigans. He edited this last bit with the intention that Turboman's picture would cover up his whiff and the consequent goal. No bruh, I can let it slip. Just give me a second so I try to uncover it.
Bruh.
Now we are talking, but I might have exceeded myself showing the 3 consecutive goals they ate. Meh, never mind, let's continue with the match. And we are back at it again. Our protagonists face an unfavorable scoreboard, therefore they have the concentration mode activated. It's also worth to mention that they have over 3 minutes to come back and honor their club. In another order of things, Turboman is a well-balanced player that neither stands out for his offensive capabilities nor shiny mechanics, but he knows where to be and how to rotate, and oh, he's quite good at centering the ball. El Cid Quaqueador, instead, is a player that tends to be more on the defensive side because sometimes Turboman overextends, ball chases and forgets to rotate. But when he attacks, oh boy, he can and will probably do a lot of damage, as you could see here when Turboman stole the ball midfield and El Cid Quaqueador finished the play. You'll now see an even match, with good attack and defense plays by both teams. But what's starting to worry me is the fact that our protagonists have held the concentration mode for 2 consecutive matches after being 2 months without playing. It sounds exhausting. Let's count the attempts that our protagonists have to score one goal. 1, 2, 3, 4. After 4 good occasions that didn't end in goal, our protagonists lost confidence in themselves and got out of the concentration mode. But this doesn't mean that they'll stop fighting to get the comeback dub. And here we have it! The goal that evens the match! Do you now believe in the comeback? Cause if you do, you can leave the hype for another day because they don't win this match.